This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Cordae says he doesn't care about album sales. The only reason you wouldn't care about album sales is because you're not sure if you're going to sell. Cordae is a very talented rapper, but he says, people said my last project, first week numbers, wasn't good, and I ended up doing a sold-out headline world tour. Now, the good thing is that, like, he's in a category like a Russ to me, where, like, even if he doesn't sell more than the last any artist, it depends. How are you going to fill those seats? Because that's where you're going to make a lot of money. Cordae, pretty sure he signed to a major still, right? Cordae signed to, who's he signed to? Atlantic Records, right? So he's going to put out, it's at a high level, let's see, high level is a fully independent label funded by Cordae himself. I don't get this. I'm able to see a functioning, okay, so he's more hands-on. He has a split deal. YBN Namir's on Def Jam. No wonder he flopped. All right. Anyways, Cordae can sell seats, okay, in concerts. That's what matters. He says in the 90s and 2000s, music was consumed by people actually going to stores and buying albums. When you did 100K the first week, it meant 100,000 people went to bought the CD. Yeah, it meant more. Yeah. Now you can have 300,000 people listening to your album, but in the units equivalent to 200. It just means that they didn't do that effort to go get the CD, and they might not go to your show. Selling merch is very important too now. Like, people put the effort in to get something, a product of yours, that they can touch. Pause. I see what he's saying. Jim Jones and Chrissy must be having issues for that rumor to get out about, like, him stepping out on her and marrying Brooke. He still never popped the question to her. She's 10 years his senior. It seems like they're more just like best friends now, have a life together. But, Max B touched it in Miami, man. Gunna releases a new song, and the video's good. I'm not a new song. The video's good. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, Gunna is a bigger artist now than Young Thug. Even though he was put on by Young Thug. He was put on by Young Thug, but he's bigger than Young Thug now. Young Thug dissed Gunna a couple days ago. His brother fired back and said, the feeling's mutual. You stay over there, we stay over here. Gunna's definitely going to get off this label. Now that he kept it real. He stayed on YSL. But you could see Kevin Liles is hanging out with Gunna, right? This new video, he's stunting. He's got a lot of, showing buying Porsches on vacation. He's living his life. Young Thug's home, decides to hate on Gunna. You got Gunna in trouble, man. Gunna isn't like a gangster like you are, and you had him around foul stuff, and he got roped into a RICO. And you should have been happy he took a plea deal and was able to go and not have to testify. That's not because Unfunk is his blood brother. Took a plea deal twice. Went back to jail, and then working with him, in a sense. Young Thug should be more disgusted at his own blood. Kevin Liles is seen all around with Gunna, so Gunna's the winner. Gunna released an album with no features and did more than Young Thug had to have Drake, Future, everybody on his album. He should have done big numbers being locked up, and he only did 90,000. Now I'm happy Young Thug's home. I don't like the fact that he's trying to go at Gunna as soon as he gets home. It's like, dude, we were all rooting for you to get out of jail, and then you're going around now, and you're like, you're going around now and you're just being a hater. Let's be honest, you know. Bernice Burgos was caught lying. She's been on the Breakfast Club many times talking about, you know, she'd bring home $8K a night and she'd only bartend like once or twice a week, right? Mostly just once a week. When she goes on the Joe Budden podcast, now she was making $30,000 on a slow night and $70,000 on a great night. Come on, man. She made it sound like she was making, you know, $100,000 a week. She wasn't. Liars. Chris Brown, well, Drake does it again. Chris Brown gets his first diamond single with No Guidance featuring Drake with that assist. But Chris Brown didn't turn his back on him over the Kendrick thing, so that's good. We got Swiss Beats here. He can't accept the fact nobody wants Verzuz anymore. He said, "Now we're gonna give it to you anyways, and stop saying you don't want it." He's acknowledging here nobody wants it. They're telling him, "Yo, we don't want Verzuz anymore. It was a pandemic. It was cool. We don't want it no more." He's still saying, "Nah, your ego is in the way." Your ego's in the way. You still want to shove this down our throat. You made $50 million off of this. It was a cash grab for you. You copied what Smack is doing and all of them and turned it into like artist versus artist with their music. That's all you did. Nothing special. It was cool. You made $50 million. That's that.
There's good news about each other, and I'm sure that there's about 20 to 50 things of good news that we can tell about each other, but we just choose not to tell that because the algorithm of our minds and technology forces us to be on a low vibration. Let's be the high vibration. When Verzuz come back, we're going to be the high vibration.
Nobody wants Verzuz to come back. It's been years.
People talking about we don't need it, we don't want it, we don't. Listen.
People are telling you what they don't want it. And still you want to give it to us.
This is the most celebrated thing that happened in music, and I don't even know the years.
No, it's not.
It happened.
It was a moment in time, and it's always going to be a moment in time. That's it.
In the pandemic, I think we still in a pandemic. Let us do our work.
Go ahead and do it, but ain't nobody tuning in.
You will see the story of what we did and how we did it and why we did it. Don't judge us until that. We must love each other. We must continue to guide each other. We must put the ego in the back. The ego is the killer to our whole community. There's good news about each other.
What is he talking about? It's over, buddy. It's over. Let it go. Young Thug's footage in studio with Travis Scott and Future and Lil Baby. That's what's up. You gotta stop hating on Gunna, though. Just leave it alone, bro. And that's it. I'll check you guys in the next one. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button for me. I'll check you in the next one. Peace.
Jordan Tower.
News.